PL 81060. This is another 1280 Club call to the stars. Hello, Copacabana? Hello, Copacabana. Hello, Roger?
Copacabana, good evening.
Good evening. This is radio station WOV calling. We have an appointment with Tony Bennett, please. Here we are, dialing a few conversations with the stars again. And tonight, we hope to talk to Tony Bennett. Hello, Tony Bennett? This is the 1280 Club, WOV New York calling.
Hello.
Hello, Tony Bennett?
Who do you want to speak to Tony Bennett?
Yes, sir.
Call around 12 because he's up during this between shows, you see.
We have an appointment to call him. You sure he's not in the house?
That I couldn't tell you, but I know that I've tried to get him in the dressing room, and there's no answer.
I see.
That's why I should suggest you call. Does he know you're going to call at this time?
Yes, he does.
Well, I'll try. I don't think maybe just hold on a minute now.
Thank you very much. Blue velvet, having a good time. I think we'll let Tony do the singing. Wouldn't that be much more pleasant, though? As usual, we curl up in your loudspeaker with a great hope that we'll be able to contact the stars. If we can't contact Tony at this time...
He don't answer.
Tony doesn't answer?
No.
Well, it looks like we'll have to listen to a record of Tony's. Do you suppose we can reach him at another number?
No, if there was, I'd be very glad to tell you, because it'd be easier to tell you than put you off. See, it's very difficult. He doesn't call me very much. I know nothing about his movements whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
I know that he calls me once in a while for a number. That's all I can tell. He gives me no information whatsoever.
Well, the reason I'm making such a point of this is the fact that he was going to transcribe an interview at this time at Elder.
He was going to what?
Transcribe an interview by telephone at this time with radio station WOV.
I don't know. You see, he may be going to do it from where he is if he knows about it.
Uh-huh. Well,
any message you want me to give him, I'd be glad to give it to him.
Well, the point was that he was going to be there, and or else he was going to leave word where he was going.
He didn't leave word with me at all.
Is there any other number at which he can be reached?
I know of no other number.
How about Hotel 14?
You can try there, but I don't think it's any good because there's nothing he's staying there.
Uh-huh. Well, do you suppose...
You can try.
What number is that?
Colorado 5, 6000.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
La-di-da, Eldorado 5, 6000. How-di-dum. Dr. Davis, how do I sound? 1280 Club transcribing a call with Tony Bennett. La-di-da, blue.
Hotel 14.
May I speak with Tony Bennett, please?
Tony Bennett?
Yeah, this is radio station WOV calling.
Yeah, hold it now. Thought it was set for 10:30.
It was set for 10:30, and we just couldn't get through.
Yeah, wait a minute, hold it now.
Blue velvet. Every night we make these spontaneous, off-the-cuff calls. Thank you very much.
Is that whistle on your end?
That is a telephone transcribing tone.
Oh, yeah.
We're recording this call. La da dum dee 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 dum bum. Eldorado 56013 Copa. 1280 Club calling the stars and talking it over with the stars.
Copa?
How do you do? This is radio station WOV calling. May we talk with Tony Bennett, please?
Tony Bennett, who's calling?
This is Leigh Kamman, the little bandmaster at the 1280 Club.
Thank you. Just a moment. I'll see if he's in.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hello, Tony Bennett.
Hello.
This is Leigh Kamman again at the 1280 Club. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Tony, I'd like to send over congratulations from the members of the 1280 Club on that big opening at the Copacabana this week.
Well, thank you very much.
How does it feel to be entertaining, among the stars and in front of the stars who, sit out there and help whip up the applause for you?
Well, it really is thrilling, for a good many reasons, but mostly because I'm a New York boy. The idea that, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I was just roaming around the streets of New York and looking for a job.
Well, I know, too, that it must feel more than thrilling to know that about 30 minutes away over the Queensboro Bridge in Astoria, you got your start at Riccardi's, formerly the Old Pheasant Club. Isn't that the place that gave you the start?
That's right. That was the very first nightclub I had worked.
Well, a couple of your old cohorts from over there, members of the Petralia family, Pete, who was your first accompanist, and Joe, who was Dr. Petralia in charge of the record library over here, sent over congratulations.
Well, they're just great people, believe me.
Well, Tony, who's been out there in the audience for you?
Well, there have been a lot of fabulous stars out here. We've had, every night that I've appeared, there's just so many fabulous names. One boy, of course, was in tonight, and he comes from Astoria also. His name is Eddie Bracken.
Oh, yes.
The great Eddie Bracken, and there was also Sophie Tucker and Jerry Lester, and you could go right down the line. Almost everybody in show business was down this week.
Well, that sounds wonderful, Tony. Just before we leave you here in the middle of all the glamour and a little bit of that well-deserved glory, how did you get the first break?
Well, I was working at the Greenwich Village Inn, and I was working as a production singer when Bob Hope came in one night and saw me and then had me do a guest appearance on the Paramount stage, and then I went out on tour with him, and ever since then, things have been going real great for me.
And I know they'll continue that way, Tony. Continue having a wonderful time, and we'll be spinning the record, and we send over our very best wishes for a lot of success in television, radio, records, the nightclubs.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Tony Bennett.
Bye.
Good night. Good luck.